Greetings, everyone. My name is Charles Kovach, the not safe for work presidential candidate campaigning for a more direct democracy. Because simply saying I want a more direct democracy, and I think you should do over and over and over again, gets kind of dull and boring and repetitive after a while. I make videos talking about current events and other topics that interest me. And sometimes I do, like I'm doing in this video, which is reading a piece of legislation, in case you couldn't tell by me wearing my glasses. So, in the spirit of Thanksgiving and because it was recent news, I thought we'd read a piece of legislation about aminals, because you're all probably eating one right now. So the bill I am reading right now is recently signed into law, and that is the PACT Act, the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Act. And I figured, why not? So the first part it talks about is the revision of Section 48 of Title 18 of the United States Code be amended to include 48 animal crushing. So crushing, it shall be unlawful for any person to purposely engage in animal crushing in or affecting interstate and foreign commerce within the special maritime and territorial jurisdiction of the United States. Creation of animal crushing videos. It shall be unlawful for any person to knowingly create an animal crush video if alpha, the person intends or has reason to know the animal crush video will be distributed in or by means of faculty of interstate or foreign commerce, or bravo, the animal crush video is distributed in or by means or facility of interstate or foreign commerce. 3. Distribution of animal crush videos. It shall be unlawful for any person to knowingly sell, market, advertise, exchange, or distribute an animal crush video in or using a means or facility of interstate or foreign commerce. I just don't understand how this is a thing. Extraterritorial application. The section applies to the knowing sale, marketing, advertising, exchange, distribution, or creation of an animal crush video outside the United States if 1. The person engaged in such conduct intends or has reason to know that the animal crush video will be transported into the United States or its territories or possessions, or 2. The animal crush video is transported into the United States or its territories or possessions. Penalties. Whoever violates this section shall be fined under this title and imprisoned for not more than 7 years or both. Exceptions. In general, this section does not apply. That was pleasant. Okay, this section does not apply with regard to any conduct or a visual depiction of that conduct that is alpha, a customary and normal veterinary, agricultural husbandry, or other animal management practice, the slaughter of animals for food, hunting, trapping, fishing, a sporting activity not otherwise prohibited by federal law, predator control, or pest control, medical or scientific research necessary to protect the life or property of a person or perform as part of euthanizing an animal. 2. Good faith distribution. This section does not apply to the good faith distribution of an animal crush video to alpha, informed law enforcement agency, or bravo, a third party for the sole purpose of analysis determine if referral to a law enforcement agency is appropriate. 3. Unintentional conduct. This section does not apply to unintentional conduct that injures or kills an animal. 4. Consistency with RFRA. This section shall be enforced in a manner that is consistent with Section 3 of the Religious Freedom Restoration Act of 1993. Okay. So let's see. How does it go from... Okay, there's Alpha, there's Bravo. Oh, this is Echo. Okay. I thought it said Charlie. So no preemption. Nothing in this section shall be construed to preempt the law of any state or local subdivision thereof to protect animals. Definitions. The term animal crushing means an actual conduct in which one or more living non-human mammals, birds, reptiles, or amphibians are purposely crushed, burned, drowned, suffocated, impaled, or otherwise subject to serious bodily injury as defined in Section 1365, and including conduct that, if committed against a person in the special maritime and territorial jurisdiction of the United States, would violate Section 2241 or 2242. Okay, so it's not just crushing, it's animal cruelty in general. the term animal crush video means any photograph, motion picture, film, video, or digital recording or electronic image that alpha depicts animal crushing and bravo is obscene and what? There's nothing after that. Typo. 3. The term euthanizing animal means the humane destruction of an animal accomplished by a method that alpha produces rapid unconsciousness and subsequent death without evidence of pain or distress, or bravo uses anesthesia produced by an agent that causes painless loss of consciousness and subsequent death. Okay, so that's all just being amended into the code. And then technical and conforming amendment. The table of sections for Chapter 3 of Title 18 the United States Code is amended by striking the item relating to Section 48 and inserting the following: animal crushing. Okay, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure that's all something that we can get behind. However, this is talking about. Okay, so the one problem that I can understand people having is in the exceptions, where the slaughter of animals for food. The reason why is because they're using this term animal crushing as such a broad way of what's it called? Broad description for all kinds of forms of animal cruelty, but this accepts the slaughter of animals for food. So you can maim a creature to death in any way you want as long as you're going to eat it. Which, yeah, that I don't really agree with. Medical or scientific research. Yeah. Hunting, trapping, I mean, I can understand making that exception because, you know, hunting and trapping, those are things that kind of happen. Yeah. So the wording around those two is concerning to me, but other than that, I mean, it's an okay bill. I mean, it's a good bill. I know there was videos of someone like torturing cats and killing cats or something like that. So this would help prevent this from being generated in the United States. I just want to know why such a broad exception to the slaughter of animals and medical or scientific research was made. I would figure that the slaughter of animals would incorporate euthanizing, and it would probably be better to have written that in such a way where it says part of euthanizing an animal for reasons such as food, etc., etc. That's how I would have rewritten, or medical research, etc. So that is the PACT Act. Once again, my name is Charles Kovach. I'm running for president as a means to try and change this country to a more direct democracy. And if a direct democracy is something that you are interested in, then I urge you to share the word about this campaign and this concept, and I thank you for your time.